Why is my stream not available right now? Gotta be kidding me. Oh, hi, boys and girls. Hi. I think I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on Instagram. This is Madame Smith. Madame Smith here. Hold on. Let me just check my connections. I'm going to wait for everybody to give me a quick shout out. If you can see me, say, hey, hi. Yeah, definitely. We are live. I'm live on Instagram. Hi, Instagram. It's at first time being live here. Just want to make sure you guys can see, understand what's going on. Hi, yeah, Jama. Thanks for joining on. Today we're gonna do. Hi, Chloe. We're just gonna wait for a few other people to come on live. Hi, Chloe. Good to see you. Sorry about that. My Instagram followers. So sorry about that one. Okay, good. Going live on. I'm live on Instagram. I'm live on YouTube today. La classe de Madame Smith. We are live and alive. Thank you so much. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Yeah, thanks for joining us. Hope you're getting this stream. Hope you can see this. If you're having any problems, give me a quick shout out in the chat. We are live on Instagram. Welcome, Instagram, for the first time. Yeah, pretty excited about that one. We are definitely live. Just gonna give it a minute and wait for a few other people to come on in. As you can see from the background, today we had a little bit excited to talk about the things that we need to ace this year in French. So I'm going to give it a quick minute again, and then we start talking. But how are you? Tell me, where are you right now? Where are you? Where are you, Jama? Where are you, Sinai? Chloe, where are you? Shout me, give me a quick shout out. Yeah, home. Yeah, home's a good place to be. That's a good place to be. Definitely. Thank you so much, Chloe. Home's a good place to be. I'm home as well. I am home, downtown Toronto. That's where I'm from. I'm home. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm home. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much tonight. That's great. I'm home too, downtown Toronto. That's why it's a bit noisy outside. Downtown Toronto, you gotta expect that. I'm at a table. You know what? It's also a great place to be. À un table. À un table. That's how we say it in French. And today we will be giving you a few strategies to ace your French grade this year. I know I started off telling students that there was a lot happening this week with the announcement from the Minister of Education that we will be staying home for the rest of the year. And so some people may have a few questions surrounding that. So I just wanted to give it a minute for everyone to log in so that, yeah, so that we can really talk about the things that are important to you. The things that are important to you. So I'm just going to give it one more second here. I think I just got someone in. Hi, just say hi. Tell us where you're from, what you're doing, what's going on right now, how you feeling. You know, it's Happy Friday. All right. So, mes amis, merci beaucoup d'être là. Thank you so much for joining on today. I'm going to start with what I really believe is on the mind of a lot of my students, because that's what I've been hearing, is that how am I going to get a good grade in French? Like, what do I need to do for this year, for the rest of this term, now that we'll be staying home until September, until the end of June? What do I really need to do to get a good grade in French this year? So I put together just a few ideas that will help you to keep the learning going, that will help you to stay focused, that are gonna help you to really direct your energy towards getting better and improving your studies in French, even though you may have had a bit of a rocky kind of start and kind of mid and end to the school year. I know it has not been easy. I don't want to take you back, but I remember when we started off the school year, the teachers were striking. So elementary school teachers were striking. You know, you didn't get a first semester. Rest assured, your grades are really kind of what you have seen in the past, in addition to what you are able to work and do and show. So let me really explain that. But before I really get into that, let's start at the very beginning. 4 easy steps. So this video is designed to help you to improve your grade. For those of you who feel as though your grade is not high enough in French, we're going to talk about, yeah, getting those marks, higher marks. The second thing we're going to talk about in this video is how you can take steps forward. So for some of you, it may not be getting the A pluses, it may not be getting the A's, but it will be improving in French. And in fact, I want to take some time to say that that's what your goal should be. Because even if you're at an A plus, what you want to do is actually kind of go until you have given your very best. And so that's really all I ask for, and that's really all I want. So this video is really to help you to give your best in French until the end of your studies. Hi, I just had one to join on. Hi. Help you to give your best in French. The next and the final thing that this video is designed to do is to encourage and motivate you to keep going. Hey, we still got like 6 weeks of school left. For those of you who are falling behind, like this is a great opportunity to really press in, to really push forward and finish strong. I'm big on finishing strong because guess what? I love to do that. I am definitely a go-getter. I got lots of energy and I believe in finishing strong in whatever I start. So let's have a quick look at what we'll be doing today. So step number one, let me just move over here. Step number one to getting a good grade in French this year is actually to find out what your grade is right now. So this might be a bit tricky for some of you because basically you didn't get a first semester report card. Okay, you didn't get a first semester report card. What are you going to do? Where are you? Like, what's your grade? Like, how well are you doing in French? Well, a good indicator of how well you are doing in French right now is to look at the descriptive feedback that your teacher is giving you from the work that you have been completing in class, and also to say, hey, what's my grade in French right now? What is my grade? Where am I? Like, how do I know how to improve if I don't know what my grade is? So you want to reach out to your teacher. You want to say, can you please tell me or give me an idea of where I am in French? And the reason behind that is that you won't be able to really improve that unless you know where you are. So step number one, find out what your grade is. Then we could take steps to really getting you higher and better and actually just giving your best because that's really what it's all about. Step number two, figure out what you are best at in French. Boys and girls, I can't stress this enough. The best thing about this online learning is that you can actually streamline and see the four strands in French a little bit better and work towards achieving success in every one of those strands. In the classroom, yeah, we talk about it. We say, okay, we're going to do our reading now. We're going to do our speaking in French. We're going to do our listening and we're going to do our writing. And I'm really famous for that because, I say, okay, let's do a phrase du jour, or I'm going to test your reading, or listen, this is a listening test. Right. But with the online studies, what makes it so good is that you can actually increase or you can work on each one of those strands at your own pace and also at the amount that you want to do. So maybe in class, I might not have done enough listening, or maybe I did not do enough writing with you, or maybe I did not do enough speaking with you. In the online sessions, what you get the chance to do is improve your speaking every single week. I say when you do je lis, record yourself. Send me the recording. I'm going to send you some feedback. So boys and girls, you could do it every week, but the truth is you could do it every day. Every day you could listen to yourself, read in French, and then you can say, okay, let me hear what I did yesterday. Let me hear what I did the day before. Am I improving? So you want to find what you're good at. If it's listening, you want to keep listening. Every day you want to do that listening. And then you wanna reach out to your teacher and say, hey, what's the next task? Because I know I can really ace it. Or when's the next speaking task? Because I know I can really ace it. Or what can I do? What can I do to get a better writing mark? The truth is, right now, boys and girls, you can work at your own pace and as much. There is no time limit. We don't have 45 minutes class anymore. You don't have French 3 times a week anymore. You can do this every day. So you can max out on the time that you are studying French, doing French, and actually working from your strength. Don't try to do everything at once. Find what you are good at. If you don't know, ask your teacher. Say, hey, Madam Smith, what was the best thing? How can you tell me, like, am I really good at this reading? What was my reading grade like? What was my listening like? Find that and then ask it, and then keep working in that strength and work at it every single day. I'm going to take your question in a little bit, okay, Jeanine? I'm going to take your question in a little bit. Ask for help to get caught up. This is what it is, boys and girls. This is where the rubber meets the road, and this is where you get your chance. A second chance, a third chance, some of you a fourth chance, a fifth chance. It doesn't matter because you get another chance. Oh, I'm so excited. You get another chance to get caught up. I've had students just email me and said, you know what, I'm so sorry. I really wasn't able to really do this before. Or some students have just even gotten a computer recently. They say, oh, you know, I just got this computer and I'm a bit behind. What can I do? And yeah, Sally just said, hi Justin, thank you. So yeah, if you are, you know that you need to get caught up. You know you didn't hand in those assignments. You know you didn't record yourself. You know you didn't sign into Jolie. This is the time where you do that. You got some time. You still have time to really work at it. We're talking about acing our grades here because really, when you push, we are teachers. Your teacher, I am obligated to take that mark up. I don't have a choice. I have to do it. Yeah, I have to do it. So when I see you boys and girls actually working in that strength, guess what? Those grades are going to go up. They're going to go right up. And it's going to be based on what you have done. So this is a great opportunity for the student. I'm pretty excited. One more point, and then I'm going to take your questions right now, real quick. Take the lead. I ended my last video with the same words. Take the lead. Why? Why did I say that? What's so important about that? What's so important about responsibility? Like, why do I need to be a leader right now? Like, what's really the big deal? Like, take the lead. What is that supposed to mean? Boys and girls, this is where you kind of take a step back and kind of dig deep and figure out what your why is. Why are you that you can give in French right now? Why? You want to figure out your why. And the reason you want to figure out your why is because you want to work from that sense of purpose and that sense of understanding what this is going to serve in the future. Like, why you're doing this and what's the benefit of this. I'll tell you one time, before you even have to ask, I'll tell you the benefit of focusing on your studies right now and actually just pushing through and finishing strong is not so that you can get good grades. Yeah, that's good grades is one thing. But let me take you back to the TDSB mission and statement and the reason why we study French in the first place. It's to get you into that workforce. It's to make sure that you are prepared for the workforce when you graduate from high school, when you graduate from elementary school, when you graduate from university, when you graduate from college. The truth of the matter is right here, right now, your teacher and all the teachers in the TDSB who are teaching you French are actually preparing you for the workforce. Why am I talking about the workforce? Why am I discussing leadership? Why do you need to focus on that right now? Hey, you're just a kid. You're not even 18 years old yet. That is all true, boys and girls. But right now, what the coronavirus crisis has done is that it has shifted things in the workforce. It has shifted things in the healthcare system. It has shifted things in the economy of this country. No, don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but a world crisis could happen again. Everything is all well and good, and then the next day, there's a restructuring, or the next day, there's a takeover for the business, or the next day, we're going in a different direction and we don't need you anymore. So to prepare yourself, boys and girls, or even it could be your own choice. It could be like, I don't think this is the right job for me. I don't really think this is the right direction for me. You want to give yourself, as a leader, as a language leader, you want to give yourself all of the resources you need to succeed, to make that choice, to have options. If somebody says, you know what, oh, we're looking for a bilingual person, we really want, we're going to let everyone go, but what we really need is just the ones who can speak French. They're going to take you right back up. So boys and girls, when you are taking the lead and when you are finding out your why, you are actually preparing yourself or making yourself stronger or more competitive for the workforce. Yes, you are. That's exactly what you're doing. But it may not be about the work. It just simply may be about your life. You are enriching your life and making sure that you have the best life possible. I know it might sound crazy because some people might think, hey, I'm not in control of what happens to me. I maybe grew up in a bad situation. Like my parents are poor, their grandparents are poor, or I grew up like, in the country. I'm from the country. So I grew up in the country, and where I'm from, like they don't really talk about all of this stuff, or they don't talk about, taking over the world, or they're pretty simple. That's fine. Yeah, being simple is fine. That's wonderful. In fact, my parents are pretty simple. That's great. But what education does is that it allows you to take control of where you are, so that when the time comes that you want to make a step forward and really progress, you're able to do that because you have the education. And French is a beautiful way, a wonderful way to do that, because we are in a bilingual country and because you have the best teachers who are just on your side, ready for you, ready to support you for whatever you need, and here to help. That's why I made this little video. That's right, step number 4, and we are done. So here's your best tips to this is studying online, yeah, but it's gonna be this year, you're gonna get your best French grade. I said, you are going to get your best French grade this year. How are you going to do that? By following these 4 easy steps. Step number 1, find out what your grade is right now. Where are you? How are you going to get to that best grade if you don't know where you are? Find out what your grade is right now. The next thing, figure out what you are best at and do that. Yeah, tell your teacher you're best at reading. Record yourself reading. Keep doing that every day. Just read. Tell your teacher you're best at writing. Can I get some more writing assignments? Just do that. Work in your strength, because working in your strength right now will actually give your teacher more work to add to your portfolio, to add already to your grades. Number 3, ask for help to get caught up. That's why I'm here, boys and girls. I'm here to help you. Don't be ashamed. If you're just getting your computer, if you're just starting off, wasted I'm sorry to say, but some of you wasted some time. You got to think about it. You got to really think about it and see how you started or where you started. Some of you just plain old wasted time. So if you wasted time and you're telling yourself, I want to get focused and I really want to do this, then ask your teacher for help. Reach out and your teacher's going to help you. And the next, take the lead. Take the lead is about what you are going to do, boys and girls. Take the lead. Let me see. I don't think you can see that one. Hold on. Take the lead. Yeah. Oh, still can't get it too. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Good. Take the lead. What are you going to do? Yeah, that's right. What are you going to do? How are you going to really work? And I don't want to focus too much about the work, because I don't want you running yourself all the way to the ground thinking, oh my gosh, I need to work. No. It is about finding where you are in French and taking steps forward. I don't want you in front of the computer for 10 hours talking about you got to work. No. I want you to take those steps forward consistently every day, as much as you can. You got to give your best. That's all I want. It doesn't got to be big, doesn't have to be grandiose, but it has to be your best. Your absolute best, because that's really what we're working with, and that's what we need. All right? So boys and girls, I got a few questions here. What does the online homework have to impact our marks? Good question. So what it is, boys and girls, is that the marks that we are taking from your studies is between the end of January till March 13. Is that March 13? I think that's 13 or the 14. Okay, just before you went off on that spring break. How does the online homework impact your marks? Well, for those of you, those are the time we're taking. So if you were not performing well in that time, that's kind of the grade we need to take. Except if you are able to work online, then we can raise your grade. So the online teaching, completing the online homework is your chance to raise your grade. Okay, so that's Justin's question right there. If you do the online homework, yeah, and speaking and listening and reading and writing, guess what? The teacher has to raise your grade. Yeah, you're going to get a better grade. Oh, that feeling good. I love it. All right, what else we got here? I've heard that most people think that school was not very useful for their jobs. Again, good question by Justin. Thank you so much, Justin. Because I talked a lot about, studying and the importance of French in the workforce. Justin, I gotta tell you, I got a job right now because I can speak French. Number one. I also got to tell you that I was among the top ones that they chose. My name was right there at the top of the list. Why? Because I was able to, one, speak French, but I was also able to give my best. So when it came time to choosing out of the 5, out of the 6, out of the 10, guess who they chose? They chose me. So if you find yourself in that context where a bilingual person is needed, okay, we're talking about French here, a bilingual person is needed and you are able to show performance in that area, they're going to choose you. All right. So, okay, hold on. I just see something here. So it does not negatively affect the mark. Yes. So Justin has a question about the time that about the studies in French. So your online performance, the work that you do online, does it negatively affect your grade? The answer is no. The answer is no. But I want you to think this through before you make a decision. Think it through. All the teachers can use is a tiny, tiny, tiny little space of time. And that fraction of a time is from end of January until March 13, just before you went off for spring break. Think, boys and girls, that's what? 1 month, not even one, just 6 weeks. That's just over a month of work. So if you were not able to maximize your learning or to show that you were able to really excel in all those 4 strands of French in that 6 weeks, then your grade is going to stay where it is. The grade you got in the 6 weeks is going to stay right there. But if you want to take those grades up, then what's going to happen is that in addition to that 6-week time, your time is going to be lengthened. So every time you submit that online work, every time you listen in, every time you follow along, you now have a wider window. And with that wider window, what's going to happen? Your mark is going to go up. Your mark is going to go up. Yeah, that's right. Yes, so Fenzine Danielle is asking, so your grade can't go down. So the grade that you got from the end of January till March 13 will not go down. That's not going to change. Your parents got an email about it from the TDSB. That is the time period we are taking. It's a short window of time that we are taking to mark your work. If you want your grade to increase, you got to make that time a little bit longer. Right? How can you do that? By working online. There's no other way. That's the only way your grade can increase because that time is already passed. End of January to March 13, that's already gone. Like you can't do anything else from that. So the only thing you can do, I gotta stop right now, boys and girls, because some people are asking some really good questions in the chat, but some people are not, and I can't see the questions. So I just gotta pause for a little bit. Let me just wait for some people to just simmer down. All right, thank you so much. So yeah, so your grade can't go down. That's right, Agampreet, thank you for your question. So does that count as your mark for this year? Yes, so what's gonna count as your mark for this year is the marks that you already received from January, the end of January to March 13. And in addition, from the end of January to the March 13th, that's where your grade is. If you want your grade to go up, you're gonna have to work online, lengthen that period. Make sure your teacher is seeing your work. Make sure that your work is increasing. Don't just put it in there and say, okay, I did it. No, we're talking about giving your best. We're talking about giving your best. Yeah, somebody get me a calendar. The truth of the matter is that, I got a calendar right here. So let me just look through March. Let me see what that is. So March 4th, March 13. So March 13 is the last day, just before you went off a spring break. Okay, March 13. Yeah, next question from Madam Preet. Thank you. What happens to all the stuff in our locker? Because September The grade 8s are going to ACI. Yeah. So thank you for your question, Agampreet. So right now the administration has not made a decision on that. So we are still in discussion about it. So we gotta wait till we hear back from the administration. Hopefully it's gonna come in the next week or so. Boys and girls, we just got 5 minutes left. I know there are some of you who still have questions about finding out what your grade is, figuring out where you are right now. Hey, what's my grade in French right now? Like, what am I actually gonna get on my report card? Then two, figure out what you are the best at in French because you want to work from that strength. When you work from that strength, guess what? You gotta get a better grade. This is you giving yourself a better grade right now. You will get a better grade. I'm telling you, that's how it works. That's how the system works. Next, ask for help to get caught up. Yo, message your teacher. Send an email. This is what I'm here for. I got students who only got their computers last week. They said, I'm so sorry. I just got it last week. What I got to do? I say the same thing every time. Work at your own pace. Submit quality work. Do your best. Don't just put it in and say, I got it in. All right. We got another one. Jeanine Yan, like the phrase of the day that we do once a week improves our writing. You got it. You got it, baby. You got it. The phrase, la phrase du jour. It's going to improve your writing mark. Keep making that progress. Keep doing the best you can do. And then at the end of it, you say, what, how can I really, sorry, Justin, excuse me. How can I use this now to get that better grade? Because that's what I want for you. I want to show, when the teachers ask in the meetings, like, guys, what's going on in your class? I'm having a ball. I'm like, yo, my kids are on it. My kids are like doing their best. My kids are like going for those grades, just not giving up and just finishing strong. I just really pushing through. So I'm excited about it. You guys have been doing an awesome job, and I just want to let you know. I want to let you know that, and this is one of the ways we can just really finish strong, boys and girls. Yeah, we got 3 more minutes here. What questions do you have? Uh-huh. Yeah, you know what? That's really what it is, Justin. So if you, because it's hard for me to know. So unless you sign in with your name, I'm not going to know who you are. So it might be best to do your TDSP account. That's right. Yeah, thanks so much for logging on. I really appreciate it. I love to see you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I love to really check in with you when it comes to, what can you do? I know there are some people who are going to get this video a little bit later, but it's okay. Yeah. 2 more minutes, boys and girls. What questions do you have? Remember, I talked about finding out your why. Remember, I talked about finding out your why. So I want you to sit. I want you to think about why you are studying. You're studying so that you can be the best in your field. That's why you are who this is all about. The focus is you. You're number one. Okay, so this is why you are doing this. It's for you. Some people might be saying, hey, you know what? I want to grow up. I want to do really good. I want to make my parents proud. I want to get a good job. I want them to know that, their investment in me all paid off. That's a good why. It's a great why. It's a fantastic why. Yeah, that's a great why. But remember, you are number one. Okay, you're the one who's going to have to do this. Your parents can't do it for you. You are going to be the one who's going to have to do this right now. All right. Vanessa, will you be using the marks from September? I can't. That's really what it is. I can only use the marks from January. That's right. Between the end of January till March 13th. That's really what it is. So that's the answer to your question right there. What happens to grad? You should get some email from the school about this very soon. So I don't really want to overstep what the administration is saying. So I'm just going to wait for that. It should come out in some bulletin, or some information about that should come out from the principal very, very soon if you haven't heard. So definitely stay tuned for the principal to give you some news on that. All right. Sorry, I can't get to answer that one for you. Any more questions on what is going to happen with French? Yeah. Where are you right now? What's going to happen with your French? How can you improve? I'll give it a minute. Okay, that's all for now, boys and girls. Thank you so much. I appreciated you coming on. I'm just super excited about how good this year is going to be, how good you're going to end up this year, how you're going to finish strong and push ahead. If I didn't get to your question, send me a quick email. I would love to answer you and kind of figure out how to help you. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's why I'm here. I'm really here to help you so that if you didn't do so good, now is a good time. You can still finish strong. And I'll be taking your, I'll be looking at your work until the last day. Like, I want to get everybody in until the last moment, So I want to keep encouraging you to keep doing your best. Yes, social distancing, that's what it's all about. Thank you so much, boys and girls. Have a great day. And that's all for Madam Smith signing off. And I'll see you in the Google Classroom. Bye for now. Bye. Thanks for joining on. Thank you. Bye.